Choosing between a BTO, EC or private property, what are the main differences and how does it affect you? This is what you need to know. Hi everyone, I'm Kelvin from Proper Fit Property and welcome to another episode of Sohow. Today I'll be talking about the differences between a new BTO, executive condo and a private condo. I'll be using Fernvale in District 19 as a case study. For the BTO projects, we'll zoom in to Block 418B and 418C at Fernvale Link. This project was launched in July 2013 when they obtained MOP 8 years later in July 2021. Consisting a total of 234 4-room flats, prices range from $251,000 to $324,000. Looking at the transactions, we can see it ranges from $448,000 to $515,000. Based on the original purchase price, we can see the owners here are making profits ranging from $120,000 to $250,000. In terms of return of investment, it is an astounding 77% with an average of 9.6% per year. Within 1 kilometer away, our next example is the Toa Payoh EC in Fernvale Lane. This project launched in January 2013 where they also obtained its MOP about 8 years later in March 2021. Diving into the transactions, we can see more than 10 units making profits above $500,000, with the highest at $760,000. In terms of return of investment, they are making 53% with an average of 6.4% yearly. Comparing to our previous example, this particular owner is making 3 times the profit of what the BTO is making. Moving on to our last example, we'll be looking at a private development which is High Park Residences in Fernvale Road. Launched in July 2015 and TOP in 2019, again from the transactions, we can see more than 10 units making profits around $400,000 or more, with the highest at $535,000. With a purchase price below $1.2 million, selling just 5 years later, their return of investment is 45% with an average of 8.8% per year. Compared to both the BTO and EC example, the investment period is 3 years shorter as private condos have the advantage of not having to fulfill a MOP of 5 years. Alternatively, you can exit from the unit in just 3 years from the date of purchase to avoid the seller's stamp duty even before its completion. These are examples of owners exiting at their 3 years mark while making profits of about $350,000. Imagine being able to make use of the profits made to buy another unit within the same development and exit 3 years later to make another $90,000. Or upgrade to a bigger unit for yourself. This, in fact, is the flexibility that private developments have, you being able to adjust to your needs accordingly over time. To summarize, let us look at the pros and cons each property type might have. For the BTOs and ECs, only Singapore citizens can buy, while there's no restrictions for private condominiums. For additional CPF grants, it is applicable for both the BTOs and ECs based on factors like your income, but not applicable for private condos. The down payment required is low for the BTO as there is an option for HDB loans that can cover up to 90%. As for the ECs and private, they are both higher as you can only take up bank loans, having to cover about 25% of the purchase price in both cash and CPF. In terms of potential for capital appreciation, it is strong for both the BTOs and private. It is considered very strong for ECs due to it turning from public housing to semi-privatized. As for investment period, it is considered long-term for both the BTOs and ECs as you can only exit in 8 to 10 years from purchase after factoring 3 to 5 years of construction period and 5 years MOP. It is considered short-term for privates as you can exit anytime, but best to do so after 3 years to avoid paying for seller's stamp duty. In conclusion, buyers who might have budget constraints are still strongly advised to go for BTOs as they do have potential for high capital appreciation and ROI upon MOP. As for buyers with more budget, you can consider ECs over the BTOs if you are fine with a long-term investment as they provide very strong potential for capital growth. If you are looking for more flexibility and possible shorter-term investment, strongly consider private developments instead. All in all, there's no right or wrong answer choosing between each property type, but it's never wrong to find out what possible options you might have that suits you best. I've come to the end of my video today, and if you have any questions, don't be shy, drop me a text and I'll see how I can help. Last but not least, don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe. Once again, I'm Kelvin and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!